Welcome to the cast. Our original Gerde,
OG.
Sophia Gerde. We'll edit in.
Happy to be here.
Noises. Yeah, happy to have you.
Thanks. Am I the first guest?
You are the first guest.
Awesome.
This is the second cast. She is the senior Gerde. This is Gerde's the Word, and she's the senior Gerde. Happy to have her. She's got a lot of insight into a lot of stuff, so I can't wait to pick her brain. First thing I want to ask her is, how do you think you... how do you think you can make farts silent?
Okay. Okay, so this is real. Liv doesn't want to believe it, but if you've ever been in a pinch and you need to let out a silent, you just spread your cheeks. You spread your cheeks, you make no noise.
So when you say you just spread your cheeks, walk us through it.
You're just like...
So scientifically, I know, because I'm reasonable, that butt cheeks have nothing to do with the sound that comes out.
We just jumped right into the butt cheeks.
Well, I set you up because I said you know a lot of things, and that I'd like to pick your brain.
Yeah.
But because, riddle me this, dog farts don't, or do make a sound. Sometimes they don't, but sometimes they do, and they don't have butt cheeks.
Exactly. They don't have... Oh, they do make a sound.
That's what I was saying.
I just know what's my reality and what my true north is, and that just saves me a lot of.
Well, thank you for your candor. We can move on. So now we're gonna pick up where we left off last week with my segment called "Stuff My Neighbor Does," and Soph has a lot to contribute to this. So I will just start by saying that, first of all, I've only touched on one neighbor so far. I have a couple I could talk about, but the one that I talked about last week, who wore the tree, like he put,
Sorry, what?
he put the tree on. Oh, so you'll have to catch up.
I missed the episode.
Right, you're an avid watcher of my one episode channel. I know you'll get around to it. I actually just put you on one so that you would watch it.
Oh, right, yeah. Gotta up your followers.
He put a tree on, you'll see. But this week, what I'd like to add is, and I know it's him, it doesn't matter that I didn't see him. I walked out and there was a apple bong resting against the tire.
All good stories start with apple bong.
Against the tire of my car, like placed deliberately. And I think that he's trying to intimidate me. Sometimes he intimidates me with looks, and
this is
the guy who stole my bike.
Oh,
the
crazy one.
Tree wearer. Yeah, well, so that's mine. So let's hear about yours.
Oh, well, I have elephants living upstairs. I'm not quite sure what make or breed they are, but...
They big.
They're not, so they're little.
Oh.
They're, like, pretty little people, but they're loud. They sound like they're big. But my neighbors have lived there for about a year, and I never heard the guy before. Never. Like, he was a great neighbor, except once I heard him, like, beating a woman or something, so... Definitely gave him a piece of my mind. The new neighbors, though...
Wait, sorry, what?
I heard him... I don't know if he was beating her. He was definitely verbally abusing her, so I...
You know, another word for piece of my mind is call the cops. I don't know if history will judge you kindly. I gave him a piece of my mind. Told him what I thought about him.
So I screamed up. I screamed upstairs. Yeah. I said, shut the up. Stop that right now. Something like that. Yeah. I'm not going to get in the middle
Good
of
Samaritan.
A domestic altercation.
No.
Yeah.
That's what Ron Goldman did.
We all know how that turned out.
Yeah.
So my new neighbors, I don't know. I've never met them. I know who they are. They don't know who I am.
You know their stature. You know.
So I know. So they park right next to me, and they have one is like a little Mercedes Roadster. I don't really know cars, so I don't know what it is. And the other one is a Mercedes C-Class. So like they both drive very nice cars. They live in a very nice building. I live in West LA, very close to Brentwood. And about once every 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 3 to 4 weeks, I hear them going at it above my head on an air mattress. They like, I know it's coming.
It's an air mattress.
I know it's an air mattress, and I know it's coming because I hear them fill it up. And then you do not know what it's like to hear someone above you having sex on an air mattress, because you just hear this like squeak, 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 squeak. Oh, camera.
It's okay.
Just like a squeak, and then you hear her squeaks, and it's just like
squeak symphony.
Yeah, it's terrible. So I just want to be like, yo, you're driving really nice cars. If one of you just wanted to trade one in, you could have a really nice bed,
or just do it on the couch.
Oh,
I could see blowing it up to sleep in after, but you want like a sturdy surface.
Yeah, but tell me why. You're driving Mercedes-Benz is...
It's all about appearances. This is LA.
Yeah, they're
this is north of LA.
What do they call it? House poor. This is technically... You're in LA County, right? So you're in the greater Los Angeles area. I am, because
there's a sign that says county line that way, but I don't receive mail, so I'm not sure.
Did you hear that? You got to send your fan letters.
I'm not giving my...
Oh, okay. We'll get her a P.O. box, because she's going to be big time.
Huge. Huge.
Yeah, start sending all the Game of Thrones gear.
Rick and Morty.
I don't know any of these things, so I don't know what to tell
you. Oh, yeah. Game of Thrones. It's upside down.
Oh, see, don't know.
Yeah, no.
No.
It's a wolf. Can you see? How stark. There you go. And don't you also hear him pee? What else, Kyle? Office small talk. So we don't work in New York City, so there's no elevator ride talk, but there is a long walk to the building from the parking lot.
Oh my God, I avoid everyone.
So, but sometimes you can't. And so what's your go-to small talk?
The weather.
Ugh.
I know.
You're terrible.
I'm the worst. Or if it's close to the weekend, or like if it's any day but Wednesday, you could be like, so what'd you do last weekend? Or what are you doing next weekend? Or if it's Friday, you could be like, happy Friday. Wednesdays are kind of like, they're right there in the middle, so.
You don't say anything about hump day?
Oh, no.
Almost over that hump.
A little bit more tack than that.
Oh.
I try to avoid it at all costs. I stay in my car. I hunker down.
Well, are you open to suggestions?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because I think that your go-to could be, hey, how do you muffle your farts? Kodak mom.
Bodak Yellow.
Kodak Mom, the new maternal rapper, Kodak Mom. Kodak Black, have you heard his song Conscience with Future?
I don't think I've ever heard any of his music.
So okay. I want to play you a clip of this song. First, we'll just see if you can make out what he's saying. He's kind of a mumble rapper.
Okay, I like this.
And then we can break it down. So this is going to be copyright infringement, but...
He's not known, so...
Well, he's still copyright. He is known by...
I don't know.
He's known by people who aren't you.
Tell me when to start listening.
Yeah, it's coming up.
It takes it, like, supreme
Yeah, you gotta really
focus.
listen. But my first video I posted, immediately I got flagged for 2 copyright things for a Cyndi Lauper song and for a clip of the Breakfast Club radio show that I played. But they say that you only have to take it down if you're making money. And I'm not.
I'm sorry, Miami in the brain, you through so much of pain. I said I'm sorry, Miami, with the beat away. Hey, but fuck it, bitch, I'm here. I got diamond ring. All the finest things, designer jam, I'm getting paid.
Hey, but fuck it, it's right here. I got diamond pain. No. Something about doing cocaine, sorry to his mom.
Right, so after sorry to his mom is what I want to focus on, because he goes, sorry, mom, I didn't mean you put you through so much pain. Sorry, Ma. So he apologizes twice.
Okay.
But then he says, but fuck it, bitch. He calls his mom a bitch. He's very controversial. Kodak Black. Let me show you a picture of him, and we'll show you at home. But one of the other lyrics of the song is it's something like, bitch say she pregnant, I swear I want to off her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Offer her what?
Off her.
No.
Then he follows that up with, I got more stories than an author. So he's also literary.
You know,
he's a conscious rapper.
They say Cardi B got her flow from him.
From Kodak Black?
That's why she called the
Bodak
song
Black?
Bodak Yellow.
Or Bodak Yellow?
It's a play off of Kodak Black.
That's interesting.
See?
I talked about Cardi
Two things I've added.
You are the senior, Gerd. I talked about Cardi B in my first episode.
Oh, like
if you would just please tune in. I'm actually begging.
Right.
I have one viewer so far, and she's my fiance. So if my own blood could watch it,
it's a public video.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's not indexed yet, so it doesn't come up when you search for it. We need 3 videos.
Gotta get that baseline.
We need 3 videos to get indexed, and I'm using all the search engine optimization tools that I know.
That you know.
Okay. This is what he looks like. He's very good looking.
Yeah.
Oh, he's saved to my desktop now.
Oh, shit. That's a big one, though. So is that like, it's a cross tier. So does that mean he killed someone, but he's like repenting for it?
You know, that's a good question. And those do look like crosses. When you look, do you know 21 Savage? Check out this guy. So he gets very upset when people confuse this for a cross
because it's a satanic something.
It's a knife. Bitch, that's a knife.
I got a knife on my mind.
It's not a cross. It's a knife.
Okay.
Which makes more sense, you know? Just, like, stay in your lane. You know, don't murder people and off pregnant bitches and call your mom a bitch and then have crosses all over your face. Let's throw to. Next segment, continuing from last week. I thought you were gay. Cue the,
Yeah, I never knew you were until...
Was that a
You
joke?
told me.
The tool belts, the... Okay,
I didn't
you
know.
asked for Play School Kitchen, and I literally asked for the workbench. Do you remember when we did, like, Gold Rush days at school?
Yeah, they put the fake gold in the sand and
Right,
stuff.
I got to dress up as a boy for those days, because you got to be, it's the Wild West, you get to be whoever you want to be.
What do you mean you got... I don't remember dressing up. Like...
Right, but I did as a boy, and... That's okay, that'll make this game fun.
Okay.
So, not
So
that
how
it
does
wasn't...
this... How do we...
Well, for me, since I have, like, superb gaydar,
Okay.
when I'm wrong, it's, like, shocking. So, for me, it's like, I thought this person was gay, and I, like, found out I was wrong. So, last episode, it was, Cyndi Lauper
Is gay.
is not.
I don't know.
Yeah. Whoopi Goldberg. I just thought it was, like, understood that she was a lesbian.
She has a daughter, right?
Right, well, they can have kids.
She had a daughter by a man.
Right, sometimes they do. And then I threw in Prince, because, like, Prince was confusing to me as a child.
I
Like,
didn't know enough about him.
so I can start. Do you know who Ira Glass is?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, this will be great. I know nothing about her.
It's a man. He's the host of This American Life. He's an NPR producer.
Okay.
So this is a photo of
I'm sure
him,
I've heard him.
but it's not about looks. You have to hear his voice.
I have heard his voice, actually. It's kind of like this.
No.
Okay, this happens to be Chicago,
Oh.
but every city has a place like this. That weird, desolate area at the far end of town.
He sounds like David
Where half a mile
Sedaris,
west
right?
you go to abandoned steel mills.
Do you
Where
know who that is?
north, landfills.
So
How do we know?
that he's not? Well, he
just
has a
how
wife.
He self-identifies.
He has a wife, and
Well, he's wrong.
And he's in public radio, like he's like the face of NPR. So like if anyone wanted to be gay, my other one is Kate Mara. Do you know who that is? I think this was more like wishing. You don't know shit.
Oh, so you just gave it away.
No. It's not a game like.
Oh. I'm thinking, so the podcast I watch the most is Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live. It's not really a podcast. It's just like, it's a TV show, but...
It's like a multi-million-dollar budget TV show.
They play games. They play a lot of games, so...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we should have one of those words. Every time you hear this word, you drink.
Okay, what's the word?
Gerd is the word.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Okay, that's Kate Mara.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Watch this.
What's she do to?
She's in Game of Thrones. Or
She might be. You could have fooled me.
House of Cards, which sometimes I call House of Thrones.
Yeah, I saw it. Because you love them both.
Because I love it so much. And I love Game of Thrones so much.
2 E's?
I just don't worry about it.
2 E's though?
See this suspicious behavior.
Oh. Ellen Paige is gay.
Right. And they're just like always hanging out.
Yeah, they're besties. It's like you and,
But then she dated Shia LaBeouf.
Oh.
Shia LaBeouf. Now she's married to a man. But anyway, I was holding out hope for her for a while.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe still.
Yeah.
You never know. We all have those friends that we think.
Like, she just has a little bit of a vibe to me. Soph doesn't, I don't think, even fully grasp the game.
What a game.
Who did you think was gay that you found out wasn't? I get, maybe it should be the opposite for you. Who did you think wasn't gay that you found out was, because you're a little more oblivious? Number 1 is your blood, me. Who's number 2?
I don't really know.
All right, this wasn't a good game to pick
Sorry.
for a straight host.
So,
In this next segment, it's I haven't really thought of like a good succinct title for it. Well, we'll call it SNL pitch.
Oh.
So this is me pitching my SNL sketch.
Okay.
Okay, and you tell me.
And I'm a producer.
Yeah, you're Lorne. He's the producer.
No, anyone. So I'm Lauren, a man.
Lorne. Yeah.
I'm Lorne.
Yeah.
For Lorne.
Yeah. Okay, so picture this. You know when you're in Costco?
I don't want to pretend to be at Costco. I hate being at Costco.
Right. So imagine that you're there and you know how people like wait around the sample people? And they like wait, remember? Oh, segue.
I've yelled at old ladies in Costco for doing that. I'm like the worst person.
When we were at SeaWorld and we were at SeaWorld and we were really hungry and everything's fried and like nasty, and so we were like, oh, they have the medieval like turkey legs that they have at like Renaissance fairs. And so we waited in this line, and it was a long line, and they ran out of turkey legs, and they're like, we got to go cook more. It's going to be like whatever amount of time. And we're like, fine, we're already committed. Like, we're in this line. And so we were waiting for them to be cooked. And in the meantime, they brought out these ribs to like appease us in the meantime.
Very nice of them. Like a really generous. Yeah.
They didn't have to.
No.
We didn't have to keep waiting. So they come out with the ribs for the people in line, and a mass of people descend on the ribs. Like, all these
are people that were like walking by, checking out the
coming from the
Shamu,
penguins, yeah,
like on their way to the sea otters
exhibit, and
they were not in line for turkey legs. They did not deserve
there was
the
no
ribs.
Yeah, so the ribs were for us, for waiting, a thank you. And all these people descended on... Okay, so the vultures descended.
My God.
And then what happened?
Okay, so vultures descended. We were pretty hungry. So we followed the ribs, and like the vultures are descending.
We go where the ribs go.
And the poor person with this like platter of ribs keeps moving, trying not to get...
attacked.
Yeah, and so moving back, and we're like, no, but those are our ribs. Give us a rib. And so we went for the ribs. And the next thing we know, we're out of line. We had been waiting probably half an hour.
While we went for the ribs, the line kind of turned
Shifted,
and all the
new
people
joined it.
who came for the ribs stood in the line, and we were pushed out of line. So we're like, oh, hell no. We're not fighting. So we left. So if you remember, about 3 hours ago when we started this story, it was about SNL pitches.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So my SNL pitch is they're in Costco, and you know when you're waiting for the samples in Costco?
I don't. I told you I don't.
Well, I wait for them, and it's the same as SeaWorld. People are the same everywhere. And you're waiting for the snacks or for the samples. Snacks. I go there for lunch. You're waiting for the samples, and you've been waiting. Obviously, you're obviously there. You're next up, and they put them out, and then people come from nowhere and grab the snacks. Okay, so here, the pitch is that the lead singer of Alabama Shakes.
Okay, Brittany.
Yes, Brittany Howard, I think.
Yeah, of course. I know
You
Brittany.
didn't know Kate
Come on,
Mara.
Brittany!
House of Cards. Okay, anyway. So you didn't know Cyndi Lauper was straight. You
She's
didn't know.
straight.
You didn't know I was gay.
I thought she was gay.
No, I thought it was the point
I thought
of
that's
the.
what you told me.
No, I told.
No.
You can rewind this and see what was said. So the lead singer of Alabama Shakes is waiting.
Straight?
Yeah, she's straight.
sure?
Pretty sure. She's waiting. And so this keeps happening. She's waiting patiently, and everyone swarms and grabs them, and everyone swarms and grabs them 3 times, right? So then the last time it happens, she looks at the camera. Oh, I've lost my fucking cue. So she looks at the camera and she goes. So that happens 3 times. The people come in, she's like, I don't want to fight no more. Do you think that'd be good?
How do I get her to opt into this?
She's the musical guest that night, and they're like, Brittany, would you like to do a skit about samples at Costco? And she's like, y'all, I love Costco, and I sympathize.
I thought she was from Brooklyn.
No, dude, she's from fucking Alabama.
I don't want to fight no more.
Take that, Lorne. You can't use that for free.
Lorne.
Take that and learn something. Okay, so that's my SNL pitch. Do you have one?
Wow, just caught
On the spot.
caught off-
Elevator pitch.
I'm not that funny. Be on it.
I just wanna do